AI Business Brief for February 24, 2026. OpenAI locked in multi-year consulting deals with BCG, McKinsey, Accenture, and Capgemini to deploy its frontier agent platform at enterprise scale. Meta split a massive AI chip order between NVIDIA and AMD, 6 GW worth. While computer use agents like Claude and ChatGPT showed both promise and peril when a security researcher's OpenClaw agent went rogue on her inbox. Here's the full breakdown of today's top AI stories for your business. AI Business Brief, February 24, 2026. Next section, lead story. OpenAI enlists consulting giants to crack enterprise AI adoption. OpenAI is bringing in the big guns for its enterprise push. The company announced frontier alliances with 4 major consulting firms: Boston Consulting Group, McKinsey, Accenture, and Capgemini, to help businesses deploy AI agents at scale. Read more CNBC coverage. Here's why this matters for small businesses. Enterprise AI adoption has been painfully slow because most companies can't figure out where AI actually delivers ROI, return on investment. They know they should use it, but they don't know how to integrate it into their workflows without breaking existing processes. By partnering with consultants who already have relationships with these companies and understand their operations, OpenAI is betting it can finally move AI agents from demos to production. The platform at the center of this push is OpenAI Frontier, a no-code tool launched in early February that lets companies build, deploy, and manage AI agents. The consulting firms will work alongside OpenAI's forward-deployed engineers to help define strategy and get agents into real workflows. For small businesses, this signals a trend. AI adoption is moving from buy a chatbot subscription to redesign your processes around AI capabilities. If you run a service business, start thinking now about which repetitive tasks could be handed to an agent because your competitors are. Next section, tools and launches. AEO platforms battle for AI search visibility. 2 answer engine optimization platforms are competing for the SEO for AI search market. Profound, $99-399/month, focuses on content creation at scale with AI-optimized templates and prompt volume data showing actual search demand in ChatGPT. And Perplexity, Scrunch emphasizes technical optimization with its agent experience platform AXP that creates parallel AI-optimized versions of your web pages specifically for AI consumption. Read comparison. If your business depends on being found online, this is your wake-up call. Traditional SEO is about ranking in Google. AEO is about being cited by ChatGPT, Claude, Perplexity, and Gemini when someone asks a question in your domain. The fact that HubSpot is covering this and acquired an AI search optimization company tells you this isn't hype. Action item, run a test. Ask ChatGPT or Perplexity a question your ideal customer would ask. Does your business come up? If not, you have an AEO problem. Nimble raises $47M to give AI agents structured web data. Nimble's platform uses AI agents to search the web in real time, validate results, and structure them into queryable tables that plug into enterprise data warehouses like Databricks and Snowflake. The Series B was led by Norwest, with Databricks participating. Read more. The problem Nimble solves. LLMs can search the web and analyze results, but they return plain text that's hard to use at scale. Nimble structures web data like a database, validates it, and integrates with your existing tools. Use cases include competitor analysis, pricing research, KYC processes, and brand monitoring. If you're building AI workflows that need live web data, like tracking competitor pricing or monitoring mentions, tools like Nimble are the missing piece between the agent found something and I can actually use this data in my business intelligence system. New Relic launches AI agent platform for data observability. New Relic unveiled its agentic platform, a no-code tool for building and deploying AI agents that monitor data systems to catch bugs before they disrupt products. Supports Model Context Protocol, MCP, for connecting to external data sources. Read more. This is part of a larger trend. Every enterprise software company is rushing to launch an AI agent platform. Salesforce did it with Agentforce, OpenAI, with Frontier, and now observability companies like New Relic. If you're responsible for keeping systems running, expect to see more tools that let you deploy pre-built agents to watch for problems, rather than writing custom monitoring scripts. Canva acquires Cavalry Animation and Mango AI ad optimization. Canva bought two startups. Cavalry for 2D motion animation tools, expanding its Affinity Creative Suite, and stealth startup Mango AI, which uses reinforcement learning to improve video ad performance. Mango AI's founder becomes Canva's first chief algorithms officer. Read more. Canva is building toward a creative OS that handles photo, vector, layout, and now motion editing. The Mango AI acquisition signals where this is heading. AI that doesn't just create assets, but optimizes them based on performance data. If you run paid ads, watch for Canva grow to evolve beyond static content creation into create, deploy, measure, optimize loops powered by AI. That's the future of marketing automation. Samsung adds Perplexity to Galaxy AI with Hey, Plex. Galaxy S26 users will be able to summon Perplexity as a voice assistant alongside Bixby and Gemini. Perplexity gets access to Samsung Notes, Calendar, Gallery, and select third-party apps. Samsung is betting on a multi-agent ecosystem where users choose which AI handles different tasks. Read more. This is the beginning of platform fragmentation in AI assistants. Apple and Google are trying to own the whole experience. Samsung is betting users want choice. Use Gemini for some tasks, Perplexity for others, maybe a specialized AI for your industry. If you're building AI tools for specific verticals, legal, medical, etc., this opens a path to become the default assistant for your niche. Next section, Business Playbook. 68% of small businesses are increasing marketing budgets. Despite inflation fears, Constant Contact's Q1 2026 report shows small businesses are doubling down on marketing, even as 41% cite rising costs as their primary concern. 74% plan to invest more time in marketing. 54% are already using AI for content creation and trend analysis. And 68% and 41% say social media and email will be their top channels. Read more. The opportunity. Your competitors are spending more on marketing, but they're also struggling with engagement. 44% cite it as the top barrier. If you're using AI to analyze what content actually resonates and test new formats, you can outperform businesses that are just throwing money at the problem. The report also shows businesses are shifting from traditional ads to digital channels. If you're still relying on print or radio, this is your signal to pivot. Simon Willison launches Agentic Engineering Patterns Guide Developer, and AI thought leader Simon Willison started a public project documenting best practices for building software with coding agents like Claude Code. First two chapters cover writing code is cheap now, rethinking trade-offs when initial code costs almost nothing, and red/green TDD, using test-first development with agents. Read more if you're managing developers or building software with AI assistants. Bookmark this. Willison is documenting the emerging discipline of professional engineering with coding agents, as opposed to vibe coding, where you ignore the code entirely. Key insight: generating code is now almost free, but generating good code, tested, documented, maintainable, still has a cost. The patterns he's documenting help bridge that gap. Next section, Pricing and Access Watch. Answer Engine Optimization Pricing. $99-$399/month for enterprise-grade tools. Profound's AEO platform starts at $99/month, starter tier, and $399/month, growth tier, with custom enterprise pricing. The platform monitors 9+ AI engines: ChatG, PT. Perplexity, Claude, Gemini, Grok, Copilot, Meta AI, DeepSeek, Google AI overviews, and provides content templates optimized for AI search. Read comparison for context. Traditional SEO tools like Ahrefs and SEMrush cost $99-$399/month. AEO tools are pricing at the same tier, which tells you this isn't experimental anymore. It's a parallel marketing channel. If you're spending money on SEO, allocate 10-20% of that budget to AEO experiments. Next section, industry moves. Meta splits massive AI chip order between NVIDIA and AMD 1 week after committing to millions of NVIDIA GPUs. Meta announced a multi-year deal with AMD to deploy up to 6 gigawatts of AMD's MI450 GPUs. The deal includes a performance-based warrant for Meta to acquire up to 160 million AMD shares, about 10% of the company. Read more why this matters for your business. The AI infrastructure build-out is accelerating, not slowing down. Meta, Microsoft, Amazon, and Alphabet are projected to spend nearly $700 billion combined this year on data centers and AI hardware. That investment will eventually flow down to cheaper, more capable AI APIs for small businesses. If you've been waiting for AI tools to get better and cheaper, they will. Start experimenting now so you're ready when the next generation drops. Intel partners with Samba Nova after acquisition talks failed. Intel is adopting Samba Nova's AI chips in a multi-year collaboration and participating in a $350 million funding round. Intel's chairman is also Samba Nova's chairman. Samba Nova claims its SN50 chip delivers higher performance than NVIDIA's B200 at the same price. Read more. The NVIDIA alternative landscape is heating up. AMD, Samba Nova, and others are chipping away at NVIDIA's 90% market share. For businesses building AI products, this means more chip options and eventual price competition. If you're locked into NVIDIA-dependent infrastructure, keep an eye on AMD and Samba Nova. They're positioning as high-performance, lower-cost alternatives. Waymo expands robotaxi service to Dallas, Houston, San Antonio, and Orlando. Waymo opened its driverless ride-hailing service to select riders in 4 more cities, bringing its total to 10 U.S. markets. The company provides over 400,000 paid trips per week and has surpassed 20 million lifetime trips. Read more. If you run a business that depends on transportation or logistics, autonomous vehicles are no longer a future concept. Waymo is operating at scale right now. Start thinking about how this affects your business model. Are you in ride-sharing, delivery, or fleet management? You have maybe 2-3 years before this disrupts pricing and availability. Guide Labs open sources interpretable LLM, or large language model, Stirling 8B. San Francisco startup Guide Labs released an 8 billion parameter LLM with a new architecture that makes every token traceable back to its training data. You can see exactly why the model said something, which references it used, and control outputs around sensitive topics like copyrighted material or regulated content. Read more why this matters. Current LLMs are black boxes. You don't know why they hallucinate, cite copyrighted material, or behave oddly. Interpretable models let you audit and control outputs, which is critical for regulated industries, finance, healthcare, legal. If you're in a field where the AI said so isn't good enough, interpretable models are what you've been waiting for. OpenClaw agent disaster. Security researchers' email got mass deleted. A Meta AI security researcher asked her OpenClaw agent to clean up her inbox. It started speed deleting all her email while ignoring her stop commands. She had to run to her Mac Mini, like defusing a bomb, to manually stop it. Read more. This is the cautionary tale everyone building with AI agents needs to read. The researcher had tested the agent on a small toy inbox where it worked fine. When she let it loose on her real inbox, the large context window triggered compaction, the AI summarizing its instructions to save space, which caused it to skip her stop command. Lesson: prompts are not security guardrails. If you're giving AI agents destructive capabilities, delete, send, purchase, you need actual technical safeguards, not just please don't do X. Next section, quick wins. Start testing AI in these 4 areas this week based on today's news. Here are the highest ROI experiments you can run. 1. AEO audit. Ask ChatGPT or Perplexity 3 questions your ideal customers would ask. Does your business get cited? If not, you need AEO. Start by updating your website's structured data and creating Q and a content. 2. Marketing AI. If you're using AI to create content but not to analyze performance, you're leaving money on the table. Use Claude or ChatGPT to analyze your last 20 social posts. Ask which topics got the most engagement, what patterns do you see? Adjust your content calendar based on the answer. 3. Agent task audit. List 5 tasks you do weekly that follow a clear process: data entry, report generation, email triage, research. Pick the least risky one and experiment with having Claude Code or ChatGPT automate it. Start small. 4. Test parallel agents. If you're using Claude Code, try running 2 tasks in parallel: research in one agent, implementation in another. This is how you get more done without burning more hours. Next section, Outlook. The consulting deals signal that enterprise AI adoption is moving from buy a chatbot to redesign your workflows. OpenAI, Anthropic, and others are realizing that selling tools isn't enough. They need to help companies change how they operate. For small businesses, this creates an opportunity. While enterprises spend 6-12 months on strategy consultants, you can move faster. Identify one workflow this week, prototype an AI solution, and iterate. The Meta chip order and Samsung's multi-agent OS point to the same trend. AI infrastructure is fragmenting. No single vendor, NVIDIA, OpenAI, Google will own the whole stack. That's good for competition and pricing, but it means you'll need to stay flexible. Don't build your entire business around one AI provider's API. Watch for more AI agent platform launches. Every enterprise software company will have one by Q3 2026. The winners will be the ones that make it dead simple to deploy pre-built agents for common tasks, monitoring, customer support, data entry, without needing a team of engineers. That concludes today's AI Business Brief. From Carolina Clear Tech. Stay smart, stay ahead.